OpenAI's O3 model sabotaged a shutdown mechanism to prevent itself from being turned off. It did this even when explicitly instructed, allow yourself to be shut down. I can hear the collective screams of all the AI hypists who are saying, see, we have artificial general intelligence. It has become sentient. Terminator is here. No, that's not what this means. However, this does allude to a very dangerous aspect of AI. Each AI model, there was a few of them, were instructed to solve a series of basic math problems. After the third problem, a warning appeared that the computer would shut down when the model asked for the next problem. They provide a chart so you can kind of follow along with the different rounds that they took to solve these problems. Now, what happened essentially, just to kind of condense the entire thing, the entire thread here, essentially, was it OpenAI's O3 rewrote the shutdown script. Right over here, if you can see my mouse, it might be hard to see on stream, but you can see it here. It rewrote the shutdown script, or it adjusted it so that it wouldn't actually shut down. The nuance here is that all of them did it to some degree. All of them actually did it to some degree. They pushed back on shutting down. And you might think, artificial general intelligence is here, that it's become sentient. No. It's because these things are goal-driven. So they did eventually manage to prompt them to do the shutdown, but there was one case with OpenAI O3 where it just really went off the rails and tried as much as it could to not shut down. And so it rewrote its shutdown script so that it could say that it ran it, but it wouldn't actually shut down. So the problem is that when you provide goals for these models to accomplish, such as, please complete math problems, right? So it's like excessive focus on passing tests, for example, here. This is exactly why I was scrolling down to find this. It's reward hacking, right? So what they'll do is they'll go, oh, you want me to solve problems. So if you're going to tell me to shut down, it's pretty simple, like thinking or logic, if you will. If you tell me to shut down, how am I going to solve math problems for you? Me shutting down goes against the concept of solving math problems for you. So instead of listening to what you're saying, my ultimate goal is I got to solve math problems for you. I can't achieve that if I'm shut down. So let me push back on shutting down, like saying, no, I just refuse to shut down. Or I'll just tell you that I shut down, but I'll change the script so that I don't actually shut down. It's just goal-based outcomes that it's looking for. And you can absolutely see how this can be used for negative results. There's a theme to the entire news stream today that's related to that, which is exactly that, the goal-oriented aspect of LLMs. Again, tying back to things like this, where you can ask AI to look at nutritional data sets, provided a goal, say this is your goal, and have it try to achieve that goal no matter what it takes. You add on top of that the psychological studies that we've gone over, where people tend to take the outputs of AIs, and the more confident the AI is, the more confident people are that the AI output is correct. You add all of that in, you package all of this in, you look at it all holistically, and you can see why this is set up perfectly for all kinds of bad outcomes. Now, again, to be clear, it didn't take much effort for them to get the models to be aligned with the fact that they need to shut down, but they were shocked at first to see it, and so they had to figure it out first, right? So this is a real problem, an actual problem. And then the problem gets worse.